The Portal Anomaly event is live. Foundations of Power is coming soon. Before that, Legacy of the Great Ones is updated. Didn't they just change that? And we've got a brand new June Mysterious Island map to talk about. Let's get into it.
It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
What is up, heroes of Dominion? My name is Charlie. This is Hero War Central, and in this video, we're going to talk about the June Mysterious Island with a little bit of event discussion and a bug from Nature and Silver Season. We'll talk about that a little bit later on. But in this video, we are going to reference you back to the blog, herowarcentral.com. It is my blog. And on here, we have a June Island map revealed. It's also pinned here at the top, all right? So I've got it pinned here at the top if you would like. It's got a full look at all of the rewards on the June Mysterious Island map. Now, first and foremost, this map is filled with random chests yet again. We are assuming that they are the same random chests as previous events, and I don't think that's probably far off. We all understand how they work now. You know, each location gives you a random item, but we also have some great opportunity here with 15,000 emeralds over here on the left. And then we have 15,000 emeralds up here in the top right, and 110 big skinstone chests over here, 75,000 Titan skinstones. We've got a 100 absolute artifact chest right there, 500 and 500 crystal and insignia ascension materials, and just a massive amount of random boxes with some patterns on here. Now, the change that I want to mention first and foremost that is not obvious here is with the increased appearance of the patterns here and the change to weaving patterns and the difficulty pairing matchmaking with Area of Conquest, this is going to quickly become the place that most of us are going to get the majority of our patterns. In fact, we actually have a flag chest right here in the center, which is not exactly the same thing, but as a pattern. But you need them all anyway. Although I don't think that most of them really actually do much of anything. I also mentioned in my blog post, which I'm going to change here in a little bit. I don't know why I thought this, but I saw that there was 4 here, and I was like, oh, you need 4 pieces of wood, but there's only 2 pieces of wood on this map. There must be something that we're missing. But as many of you have already pointed out, there are only 2 pieces of bridge over water, as it were. So you only need the 2 pieces of wood to get there. Fortunately, the main path to the big rewards, you can get the wood very quickly. As a matter of fact, the wood is 4 steps away from the start right here, and the wood that's down here is really, really, really far out of the way. Hopefully you have another wood saved up if you do in fact want to get to these 10 or 12 patterns and the 100 absolute artifact chests that are in here. That's representing 500 red artifacts, which is something that's pretty nice. But I got this nifty little guide. If you find a faster route, then please let me know. Although it's very straightforward. There's no discovering, there's no mystery in this mysterious island whatsoever. It takes 16 moves to get to the first 15,000 emeralds, and 16 moves is roughly 2 weeks worth of buying the subscription. So if you bought the subscription for 2 weeks, then it's roughly $17-ish, right, for 15,000 emeralds. It's not a great deal. It's not a good deal at all. But you do get a bunch of random rewards on the way, which is something, okay? And adding 15 more moves on top of that, making a total of 31 moves, right? And then again, 31 moves. It's it's 14 per week. And then you get into the second week, and then you need the full 4 week. That's 28, so that's a good bit more, but it's still about $36 that you're gonna have to spend, or a handful of these, or getting the Mysterious Island moves from Nature Season, Silver Season rewards, right? Or maybe Clash of or Area of Conquest reward path. Getting the moves elsewhere. I'm trying to make it contextually make sense to most of us, how expensive these 15,000 and 15,000, these 30,000 emerald, how expensive it actually is to get to those. And you're going to find quickly that it's not that good of a deal. It's just not. There's no 150,000 totem fragment on here anywhere. But, I probably will go after the red artifacts just because, it's a lot to get there. I don't even have it listed. the 75,000 skin stones for the Tournament of Titan Power in the future, which is coming up in a couple of weeks. That'll be nice. 110 skin stone chests for the Hero Tournament of Power, the Ascension materials for the Ascension to Asgard event or the Hero Tournament of Power. I mean, they're not bad. It's just, we continue to see a problem with the rewards on the Mysterious Island in that they're just not that good when you compare it to the cost, like the actual cost of the Mysterious Island moves themselves. And it's led a lot of players to just not want to buy the resource subscription. I can't tell you the last time I bought one of these. I just get a bunch. Just from doing other things, right? And while 46 isn't a lot and it's not going to get me everything that I want off of this map, I don't really want much on this map. You know what I mean? I just don't. Anyway, touching on a couple of other things while we're here. We have a portal anomaly that's active. Tournament of Titan Power is active for one more day, about 9.5 hours at the time of recording this video. And if you take a look at Hero Wars Guide's event calendar, excuse me, let's go to event schedule and let's refresh just so that we're on the same page there. There we go. We have a lot of double dipping, triple dipping, quadruple dipping opportunities coming up in the next 2 to 4 days. So be very mindful of that. A portal anomaly, having been unchanged, is a great ROI event, but it's a low effort event. You don't really have to spend much to get a lot of rewards out of here. And in fact, if you stop at the 1,000 emerald point on the spend emeralds task, the return on investment actually goes above 100%. So that's pretty nice. That's something to keep track of. You're either VIP 7 or you're not. Everybody can log in. You get portal charges for opening adventure chests, and hopefully you have enough pet summoning eggs saved up. This should be a pretty easy, no-brainer event. The only question that you're going to have is, should you save some of that for elsewhere? And I don't think you really need to worry about it right now. I mean, we're waiting to see what the new Legacy of the Great Ones looks like. We're not 100% sure if it's just like a change in the points or if it's a change in the shop or if the tasks are different. Well, I guess this could be updated. I'm not sure. Maybe somebody let me know. Maybe Hero Wars Guy, let me know in the comments if this is updated. But yeah, good couple of events coming up. Very excited for Legacy of the Great Ones. It's one of my favorite hero resource events. Foundations of Power is a Titan event. Spend your Titan materials on there. Hero Tournament of Power. One of the worst pay-to-win events in Hero Wars. The only one that's worse is the Tournament of Titan Power. The T-Top versus the T-Hop, right? So, yeah, new Mysterious Island going live in a little bit. About 9.5 hours, and it's probably going to be another 30-day one, if I had to guess. Probably another 30-day one. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing all of you back to my regularly scheduled live stream come Monday. That's going to be 12 p.m. Central Time, 5 p.m. UTC. I love you all. Good luck in Dominion.